light 40%. Swing. Now, in extension, use ground force well. Practice throwing with your body. Distance will definitely increase. This might sound cocky, but it goes so far, it's scary. Hi, I'm Impact Monster, a long drive competitor. Park Do-yun.
As a long drive competitor, what's your longest distance?
355 meters. Well, yes.
Do long drive competitors have
Distance secrets. Each player has important points they focus on. I have that too.
Could you share some for our subscribers?
Sure, I'll explain.
Thank you.
First, what I think is most important. How well you gather power in the backswing. And relax your arms at the top. This is a very important point. That's when weight shift and ground force can be used. To put it simply, when we throw a ball, most people when throwing say, throw, but your hands are here, but your legs are out there. That's weight shift. Throw. When throwing, what happens? The compressed force pushes up. Pow, that's weight shift and ground force. When going up, we use the trail leg. When lifting the arm, you probably never noticed. When you just throw a ball, no thought at all. This leg is also using leg power to go up. Throw with this. Plant it down. It becomes the base. Weight is still on the right side. This force comes and braces. Pushes up. That's how the arm releases. Same principle applies to golf. So first, in the backswing, what I do is, I don't push the takeaway with my arms. If you push with your arms, for me it feels like I lose my center. Many people do this. So students who come to me don't take it back with arms. Hip turn, I use a trigger. Using the trigger, shift weight slightly, right? Not lifting, but put weight into it like this. Moving back and forth, the weight creates pressure in your feet, and tension builds in your legs. So from here, you get lifting power. This power starts the backswing, and with your hands, at about a 45-degree angle, don't flip it over. Pop, like swinging a hammer. Pop. Just use a little throwing motion. When you combine these forces, backswing, backswing. Upper and lower body turn together. This is the top of my backswing, but people find this really difficult. When practicing, they think they must maintain axis because of this obsession, except this is the most common mistake in my lessons, so I don't want you doing that. I give a trigger to the right. Rise up using the weight's momentum. While pushing, hip turn, body turn. Arms together, just throw it. The cocking happens naturally. So I cocked in front of my body, you threw it. What happens is you turn and the club gets loaded here. You need to feel this loading torque too. When it loads, right here, don't just catch and start the swing. As it loads, weight shift happens naturally. 1. Naturally. But this weight shift too. People try too hard. Lately, with all these drills, instead of pressure, they think they need more weight. Some people try to come in like this, but that won't use ground force. Keep that in mind. My weight shift feeling is the backswing head. Lightly, arms relaxed, throw it. Like bouncing slightly, my weight is only 30-40% on the left foot. Others think it's 80-100%. For me, 30-40% is the max, so about 70% is here, right? With 60-70% there. I press down while loaded. Arms and club are up here, lower body center went up then down. The forces are separated. Power, in this position, right foot and left foot push together. Hip turn comes in together. As we create rotation, the club drops and speeds up. The opposite force. 1, 2, that feeling. So backswing is 1, then into the swing. The biggest mistake people make is what? During the backswing, already trying to go left. When we throw something heavy, we throw like this. That throwing motion comes out. See? It's gathering power. That's what happens. Then even if you want to relax at the top, you can't. Right in the middle of going up. Weight shift already. Like this. Then this speeds up. I don't want to, but it speeds up. Instead, I load on the right leg. Weight there. Stand based on the right leg. That feeling. Turn. Shift. The shift plants firmly. Stamps. Then push off while left leg braces. Right side power. Started by shifting, so it connects This pushes, this braces, like someone walking toward us. Leg trip, leg trip. They'd fall over. Same principle. As it comes, leg snap, leg snap. We trip it here. How the head shoots out like that. But most people do this how? I go first and try to hit like this. That's a slice. And no power, no speed. But some don't slice. Experienced players add hand manipulation here. So no slice, but the move I use versus moves that cause mistakes. I'll show you examples. First, the feeling I use, about 20-30% for me. For me,
270 meters?
yes. Now the next thing, let me show you this. Going up, but midway, weight shift left first. Kind of like this. That's fine. So what happens now is, when practicing broken down swings, don't hit, but when we connect the power, then boom, this gets thrown. No rotation either. The pelvis opens up. This should rotate, but it opens, so what happens? You spin out like a reverse pivot. So when you shift over here, next move, this rotation can't happen. Your arms slam into your body and bounce off. Then you get this swing. So you only have this swing. Some people go out like this too. But then a compensation move happens. Why? Finding balance is instinct. So what do? You flip back. That's why spin out. It's just a power flow problem. That creates issues. And here I tell people, don't keep your head still. We're looking at the ball. Set up in this position. Now backswing. I'll keep my eyes fixed, but my body turned, right?
Yes.
That's not right. People, I'm standing like this. Head turning ends here, actually. If you start turning more here, it gets difficult. In this position, I've turned 90 degrees. The swing should end here. But they say hit with your back. That's not how you look at it. I'm looking down from the side like this, kind of looking down. In this position, weight shifts and turns. Head followed, right? It's following, but the body axis didn't collapse. We recentered again because of weight shift. So we're back in position. When you hit from here, what happens? Head stays steady. This helps you stay centered, much more comfortable than keeping head still. Now I'll keep my eye line fixed. Don't force it. Really, you'll understand when you try it. You get a lot of flipping. That's why weight doesn't transfer. Those who do this wonder why. You go left, then you're already back right at impact. You can't get there even if you want to. But if I lightly bring my feet closer together, even within this space we can shift weight and come through to hit. All the power still transfers. You can see my head moved and came back. So my backswing key point is eye line. Look down from the side like this. Let your head follow. Keep it light. That way you create more space here. Weight shifts down. Lag behind. Then swing. This is my backswing. When you practice this backswing drill, let me show you that drill. I'll demonstrate with steps first. From here I step with my trail foot, right? Now from here, rotate. Step with your left foot. Rotate. That's the sequence. When we're standing, don't rotate first. We're tilted like this. Step, step, rotate, turn back. Rotate, turn back. Step left foot. Rotate. That's how it should go, but some people try to go there all at once. Then your axis collapses. Right side falls back first. They often cover the left side like this. When that happens, your body, the center of balance goes outside your legs. See that?
Yes.
From this position, how do you hit it again? You have to break through again so you can't release. If you're going to hit like this, just stay here and hit. It's faster. That's why we say don't sway. To prevent swaying, tilt and shift your weight. Turn from the right side. Don't step too far with the left foot. Turn while lifting and stepping the left leg. Here, it can't be like this either. Everything straightens out again. Then what happens? Our tilt. If we set up with this tilt and start swinging, you need to come in like this. Together. Both legs together. Pressing down. Pop. But some people straighten their knee here. Right side comes over, knee snaps straight. The moment you go over, you're already tilted way too much. You have to drive down. So watch out for this mistake. Plant and turn, dig and turn. Slightly drop together toward the left. Then come up and swing through. The key point in the backswing is this. Now you're probably wondering, once you've made a good backswing, you need to get into the downswing properly. When starting the downswing, the point I focus on is the coordination between legs and body, whether you swing the club to hit it or drag it down. That's the difference. I don't do the latter. I try to release everything here. We tell you to create lag, right? What happens if you set the lag? It has to release to create speed. Some people lag and drag it like this. If the ball's here, and I tell you to hit one-handed, how would you hit it? Like this? Everyone does. Like a hammer. Release the power right here. Because this is strongest. But when you hit, what happens? Like this. But some people do this. Their golf swing got stuck in this feeling. They lag and come through like this. So they create lag but never release it. So then, no speed, but irons still go in hitting like this. So when I hit this, there's an image difference. Before there was this idea. Make the front fast. But my image is the head hits and the ball flies. I shouldn't push it. Release fast from behind so the head speeds up. Then it hits and the ball goes. That's the difference, I think. So from the backswing turn, what happens? When the power releases, we compressed earlier, right? Now we need coordination, not just kicking randomly. When we kick, there's a difference. Looks like kicking. But some just rotate like this. Watch this. I'll swing while rotating. The front is faster, can't throw at all, but we need to use it like the compressed force gradually rising, plus the hip turn together. So the head releases fast, then this chest faces away from the target, turned away. From this position when releasing, when this compresses, what happens? The club's laying off. In the back, when compressed, it goes in. When hitting, comes out. 1, 2, swing starts here. Match this tempo. Sync arms and leg sequence. Turn. This video probably won't be obvious to subscribers, but our guest is right here. The sound will be different. Let me show you a swing with just this rotation. Let me try harder, more rotation. The downward pressure gets thrown and rises. As it gradually rises, we caught it with our hands. Let it release, naturally. To do that smoothly from the backswing. Swing with this feeling. This feeling is actually hard to get. So how do you get this feeling? Imagine this iron is a rope. Like a rubber band. I'll just hang it lightly like this. Like this. Now I'll pull it. Just turn. Legs are all extended. How's that feel? It won't come. That's just hip rotation. But when we lift something heavy, like when you do deadlifts, how's that? We connect straight and push through.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what happens is, I'm holding this. This won't slip. When the legs push, this has to stop, because this is solid, but with a rubber band, it gradually follows along. That following force is created. Bong. Bang, pow. It acts like a pendulum. That's coordination. But if this axis collapses, and I'm just here alone, if I do this, won't come, so we need to release tension. Not release all tension, maintain tension. The force that creates tension. When we send tension and turn left, what happens? That stretching feeling becomes relaxed. In that relaxed state, the left side presses down. The club's at the top, my lower body drops. As it rises again, you're throwing it. Ground force and core muscle tension. Ground force and muscle force combine, making it easily powerful. But if you try to create motion with force, the swing won't work. You need to go with force flow. You can't try to create the motion yourself. That's why in sports, we have drills. If you can't do it, practice by lightly setting up at the backswing. You don't need to be like this. Just set up and maintain tension. Now don't try to sit down here. Push your whole body weight like this. When you press down, you should get this spring-like reaction. Like this. Like a spring. But if I sit down here like this, I'm just stuck in a squat position. You can't swing from there. So when practicing this, set up the backswing and push left. Push your body to the left. Smooth. Then you feel the pressure. When you feel that pressure tension, that's it. Then kick off from here while swinging the club with your arms. If the connection from the backswing isn't properly connected, only this part moves fast. This one's fast. This one's not fast. There's something called body connection you need to practice. A towel drill works great for this. Don't tie the towel behind you. Let it flutter as this speed. Gradually pushes through, smooth circular rotation. But this power gets cut off. When you hit, it breaks here in the middle. You feel the flow getting interrupted. So practicing that would be good. Now for the arm feeling. From the backswing, you've made this connection. When it pushes through, with my arm feeling if we're talking trail arm, with my arm feeling if we're talking trail arm, you add this much here, this much, just this much. That's the end. But if you try to drag, lag, and force it like this, people force it with strength. When our circle turns outward, the outside gets pushed out more. See, I forced it. I grabbed this with force. It helps, it helps. You'll actually cast, but with this space open. The arm drops in, then the swing comes in together and gets dragged like this. I only did this much. Drop, drop. This much, just this much. Drop. Then when the swing drops in, more lag gets created. The shaft comes out from here like this. That's the feeling you should have. So it's actually easier. The lag becomes more powerful. This force gets stronger so you can hit it farther easily, without injury, hitting it well. Didn't hit it as well. This is my swing mechanism. Today's lesson covered first, the backswing from down here. From address, sending power all at once. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This motion that releases the power. I use a trigger and throw feeling. So gather the power, not shifting weight too much. Just enough turn pressure. Just that planted feeling, about 40% feeling, then continue with light 40%. Swing, add extension. Use ground force well. Practice throwing with your body. Distance will definitely increase. Of all the students you've taught, who improved the most? When they first came to me, ball speed was 60. Yesterday hit 81.4. Laughs. After about 4 lessons.
Oh, really?
I'm surprised too. Usually average is about 5-6 increase. Good players get about 10.5. Most people following just this, anyone over 5 handicap will definitely improve. That's 15-20 meters distance. Guaranteed increase.
Thank you.
Thank you. When the pushing turn force comes in, what happens? This gets pinched like this. I use this hip hinge. What happens if you rotate your arms more? Your upper body turns. You can coil more. That's the trade-off. You'll definitely gain distance. Really.